Hi everybody, it's Sandra. Welcome to my video. We're going to have a look at a little bit of jewelry today. I'm going to show you my Kramer jewelry collection and also my Weiss jewelry collection. I don't have lots and lots of pieces. These are things that I often sell, so I've only held back a few pieces for myself, but I hope you enjoy looking at them. Let me know what your favorites are. Thank you so much for coming. Subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, and I'll be right back. I want to start out today by talking about this ring. I had worn this in one of my videos, one of my auction trip videos, and a lot of people were commenting on it. So this is gold and diamond, and you might be a little bit surprised as to what it is. I had this made actually. It's 14 karat. So this is, what do you think this is? It broke off something. Can you figure out what it is? It broke off of an old watch. So old watches sometimes were made, and new watches are made to look like bracelets. So this would go over the face, and then you would lift this up. And so I found this broken thing, and I had it made into this very, very beautiful ring. I love it. It looks really good on too. It's very comfortable. Definitely one of my favorite rings. Now, one of the diamonds fell out, and I had to get it repaired. It's right there. It wasn't really done so great. They couldn't really get it as flat as the other ones. But that's a beautiful thing. It doesn't seem to be too sparkly. Let me see if I bring it up, if that'll help it a little bit. It really does dazzle and sparkle like crazy. Anyhow, let's move on to my Kramer jewelry collection. I don't have too much. Sometimes I keep the prices on things just so I can remember. I don't know. I don't do it all the time. I'm very inconsistent with it. But look at that. Savers, $3. Huh. Someone was asleep on the job there, that's for sure. These were bought a while back. I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 years ago. I kind of don't really see good jewelry at Savers anymore. And I think Goodwill stopped selling it altogether. But these are a beautiful thing. A lot of people collect Kramer exclusively, and you can see why. Very high quality. Look at that. Looks real. And here is the Cartouche Kramer of New York. So Kramer was founded by Louis Kramer in the 1940s. They were New York City based, and they did close in the 1970s. Oh, I love this bracelet. Look at this milk glass bracelet. Look at the sparkle. I love white jewelry. Do you? I especially think it's interesting to use white jewelry with white rhinestones like that, this sort of diamond-like rhinestones. I think this might have been a yard sale find. There it is, Kramer of New York. His stuff was so nicely designed that he did do some work with Christian Dior at some point, which Weiss did also. That's a great bracelet. I love milk glass. This is a sad little piece. I found this at a yard sale. It was $1. What's a girl to do? How could I not buy it? So it's missing some rhinestones up here, which isn't a big deal. Those could be replaced, but it's missing one of its dangles, which is too bad. See it right there? That broke off at some point in its life. That I don't think I can replace, unfortunately. It's still such a pretty thing. And I really do try to buy jewelry that's in nice condition, stuff that's not broken, but I couldn't not buy this. For $1, it's still beautiful, even without that dangle. I mean, it's not really that noticeable because it has that the other kind of teardrop dangle. I love the colors, though. It is, yeah, that looks like the same as these earrings and the pin. I do love that one. Now, Kramer did have different price points. Some stuff is better, some stuff is not. These are very pretty, but really yellowed off. Looks to not be like as high quality as the ones I was just showing. These are likely later, but these are interesting. Look at those. I like the colors. These look very 60s or 70s. Kind of fun. I guess those are just plastic, not glass. And then we have these. These are fun too. Not elegant and fancy like the rhinestones. Still cool though. I like these. These are plastic. Those are fun. These earrings look very real. They definitely look like platinum and diamond. Don't you love those? They're very sparkly. Let's see if I put them more in the light if you'll... Yeah, they just look whiter up here. Somehow my camera makes some of these things look yellowed off when they're not. We'll find the cartouche on these. Cartouche is only on one of the earrings. These are in nice condition. There it is, Kramer. It's very, very pretty. Fitting for a princess, I would say. Wow. I think these are cool. They're very mod. These are great. Notice how much they look like real gold, too. The gold didn't all rub away through the years like many cheaper pieces of jewelry do. And this pin, I am very fond of this brooch. Isn't it weird? I'm not sure how it goes. I guess any, like this maybe? It's very creative. This kind of looks like an ocean wave. But I just think these are cool. It gives it movement. And there's our cartouche. This one's interesting. I love jewelry that has movement like this. I think that's really a cool piece. Look at these beautiful rhinestone earrings. Aren't these nice? Put them a little bit more in the light. They're in nice shape. I guess these have just slight discoloring. Not too bad. Not too bad. But these are very fancy. There it is, Kramer of New York. Definitely look like real diamonds for sure. And in the day, I bet you even more so. So that's it. Those are my pieces of Kramer. These are the ones that I've kept that I didn't sell. Some of the best ones I have sold. So that's it. Not a lot. I don't have many pieces of Weiss either, but let's have a look at my Weiss stuff. Here is my Weiss stuff. Let's take Let's take a look at this. And I think the same with the Kramer. I don't think I paid up for anything here. I think this is all yard sale and thrift store. Some of them from years ago. Some of them, you know, pre-internet even. This one is pretty crazy. And I'll tell you why. I was in a thrift store. It was one of those annoying jewelry displays where they have the board with the holes in it and then they have those metal things coming out. And then they have all of the jewelry in baggies. So if you want something in the back, you have to remove everything that's in front of it. And I was looking through jewelry kind of half-heartedly. So I'm like, oh, this is so picked over. And then the bags and the thing. And this what actually was in the back. I believe I paid $3 for this. Very exciting. So this is called Watermelon Rivoli. It's a gorgeous. Look at the condition too. You see how there's not really scratches or anything like that? Let me see if this looks even better in the light. What? Wow. That is a wow and a half. This is one of my favorites for sure. Even look at the middle stone. See how that plays? Almost looks like a flower in there. Beautifully faceted. Even nice on the back. Look at that. It looks like real gold. That's a beautiful piece. I found this maybe 2 years ago. I couldn't believe it. It's in beautiful condition. Such a lucky find. So like Kramer, Weiss also was in existence from the 40s to the early 70s, 1970 or so. It was started by Albert Weiss, who very, very famously began as a designer for Coro before launching his own business. Look at this color. He was also known, his company was also known for high quality things that looked real. He did partner with Christian Dior as well. He was pretty early on the Aurora Borealis train too. He used very high quality stones. Now Weiss did outsource some of their jewelry. My understanding is that some of their Christmas stuff, which is very popular, Weiss Christmas trees and stuff like that, those were outsourced and made in Germany, I have read in the past. Kramer did also outsource some of their products in the later years. I love the colors in this one. I think it's so nice. 3 different colors, different shapes. Let me put this more in the light. Nice condition. So pretty. Now, Weiss also had a line of jewelry that had kind of a smoky gray rhinestone that was I'm just seeing if I have any. I guess I don't. If I did, I sold them, I guess. And I don't have any of those, unfortunately, to show you, but they were also known for those, the sort of smoky gray black diamonds collection. Look at these. These look pretty real. All right, going up. Whoop. Lovely. Truly lovely. Those are a wow. Now this piece I found in a flea market kind of thing. And they had a wall of jewelry in plastic bags, but this was a wall like on a cork board, and things were just sort of put in with little push pins. And they had different areas of the board where things were different prices, and this was like in the $6 area or something, and it really was junky jewelry. And as soon as I saw this, I could see for sure that this was a high quality piece. Channel set stones. I love the textured gold tone. I love that it's 3D. That is a beautiful thing. I love this. I want to marry this one. What about you? That pretty? Woo! Love that emerald green. Here's a really cute daisy brooch. Both of these are Weiss. They're a little bit different. See, the petals are jagged here and they're smoother here. Different center also. The leaf really looks alike. I love these cheerful pieces of jewelry. These from the 60s or maybe very, very early 70s, because of course that's when they no longer existed. Great, great condition too, right? This is an extremely real looking necklace. This is a choker. That's amazing. Wow. Incredible. There it is. Weiss. This looks so real. It really does. Now, I had these earrings attached because I thought they went together, but now, I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if we think they do or they don't. Yeah, I kind of think they do. I kind of think they do. We're definitely going to put this necklace on our neck just to get the full effect. That's quality. Truly quality. And look at the condition. A-listers. Really A-listers. We'll put this on our neck at the end. Here are some more clear rhinestones. I love the design. Great condition. And there's the cartouche. Gorgeous. And then we have these beauties. Here's a great example of the Aurora Borealis or AB crystals that he was known for. Very nice. Wow. Look at the layering. Oops, we have a couple of loose prongs here. I've got to push those in. Yeah, they're all there. They just need to be pushed in a little bit. Very pretty. Love the colors. A lot of shimmer. Those are beauties. Here are some more that look like real diamonds. And how. There's the signature. Very beautiful. These would look so great at dinner if you were in a dark restaurant and the light just hit them. I love those. I have one last pair of earrings. These earrings are the oldest of my collection. There's something almost regal about these earrings. I love that enameling. And I think the color match is very good. The stones and the enameling. That great royal blue color. There's the signature right there. See if they look better in the light. And they look better no matter what. They look awesome. A-listers for sure. Oh, I love these. Yep, it's a good one. Check that out. That's a gorgeous rhinestone Riviere necklace. Wow. It is short, like a choker. And here's the earrings. We think these go. These look bigger now, but I think before we determined they're the same. Yeah, I think it goes. I don't know. I'm not sure. Beautiful though, right? Well, that's a wrap for today. I'd like to thank you again so very much for joining me. Please hit that subscribe button so you see more videos that I put out all the time. I hope to see you again. Have an awesome day, everybody, okay? Cheers.